everyone, so welcome back. So this week got another session planned out for us. So all I want to do is to warm up with. So I think last week we did a warm up. I call it the bean game. So it's my absolute favourite game. So I do it with everyone, every single class we do, all ages, everything. So all we're going to do for this is I'm going to shout out beans. So we'll just do runner bean, which is just running on the spot. String bean is your hands up in the air and you make yourself as tall as possible. Broad bean, hands out wide, make yourself as wide as possible. And flying bean, which is just hands up, hands down, like a pigeon, like a bird. Okay, so let's just get started with that for the warm-up. So we ready? So let's just start off nice and slow. So running bean. So nice jog on the spot like we're running. So this is just a nice warm-up for us, get our heart beating. And just string bean. So she's just stretching everything off before we get started. Well done. So we start off nice and easy. Don't make it nice and difficult, a bit more challenging. And broad bean. Well done. Make yourself nice and big with this. Wide as we can. And flying bean. So hands up, hands down. Nice and easy this. Should just be stretching everything off. All those shoulders. Getting us nice and warm. Up, down, and up, and down, and back into runner bean for me. So runner bean, broad bean, string bean, and time. So quick sip of water. So nice and easy to start with that. Just getting us nice and warm. I can't find my drink. Okay. So we always add a new bean into every game. Okay. So the next one I want to add is windmill bean. So hands to the side and like big windmill. So we'll go forward for 2 or 3 and backwards for 2 or 3. It's up to yourselves. So that's the new one we're going to add in. So we ready? Round 2. Okay, so let's get started. So broad bean, string bean, broad bean, flying bean, runner bean, windmill bean. All done. Some forwards, some back, some forwards. Runner bean, runner bean, windmill bean, string bean, broad bean, string bean, and time. Have a second off, shake everything off, grab a sip of water. Okay. Let everyone have a quick drink. So should be feeling a bit warmer now, a bit more flexible. So we're going to do one more just to make sure everyone's nice and warm, no injuries. Okay. All done. Okay, so the next one we're going to add, we're going to do baked bean. So baked bean, we tuck up and we come out. So baked bean, we tuck in and we make ourselves nice and big. So we tuck up like a baked bean and we come up, make ourselves nice and big. Okay, we ready everyone? So let's start off. So string bean, runner bean. So just running on the spot, well done. And windmill bean. So there's more now, more to think about. Feedback. Broad bean, string bean, baked bean. So tuck in, oh, tuck in, oh, tuck in, and off. So, well done. And runner bean, broad bean, string bean, baked bean, windmill bean, And time. Well done, everyone. You kept up really well there. So that's the bean game complete. That's the warm up. So your heart should be going a bit more now. You should feel a bit more loose, a bit more flexible. Ready to start. So grab yourselves a sip of water if you've got it. Okay. So everyone, what we're going to do today, so this, I call it clap dancing. So I'm going to put some music on in the background and everything's going to involve this. So make sure we're not making we're going to be making a bit of noise. So all we're going to start off with is it's going to be 30 seconds, I'll tell you, and we're just going to be in time to the music. So we'll start off nice and simple, a clap over our head. Then we'll do low clap, high clap. So good. And then we can do it where we can clap underneath your leg if you can, or underneath the chair leg, or you can just go down into that position. Okay, so let's start off nice and simple. So nice and simple to start with, arms out wide, and you're just going to clap to your own rhythm, and nice and slow, back down, nice and easy. So all we're doing is clapping. But after 30 seconds, it becomes less easy. So we're doing really well. So there's 10 seconds gone. Over halfway. Put that louder. Keep up. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake your arms off. And all we're going to do is you're going to clap low, clap high, clap low, clap high. So you come down, up, down, up, down, up. Well done. Up, down, up. I don't mind you rocking back and forth as you do it. You need to rest, just keep your hands up or your hands down. Well done, everyone. Looking good. Last few seconds of this. And let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake your arms off. Got some tired shoulders now. Let's shake them. Okay, all I want from you now is we're going to put one arm out, we're going to clap, put the other arm out, clap. So you basically twist, clap, twist, clap. Well done. Twist, clap, clap, clap. Really good that. Just rest a few seconds. Twist, clap. Well done. So making a bit of noise to start with. So let's hope no one in the house is asleep. There we go, that's over halfway now. Good. It doesn't have to be robotic, you can put a bit of flair into it, you can swing into it. That's why we have the music on, everything's easier to music. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, shake your arms off. Okay. So next one we're going to do, everyone, is we're going to clap using our thighs, not too hard. So we're just going to put our hands on our thighs like this. So just that. So we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, up. So it gives you a chance to rest your arms onto your legs for a moment and then back up for that. Okay, we ready? Rest, up, down, up, rest them, up, rest them, up. So we're getting our arms are a bit more tired now. So that movement down here, just allowing for a bit of a rest. So if your arms are really tired, I don't mind you keeping them down for a bit longer, then back up. Well done. Really good for our shoulders, this. Up, down, up. Kind of push yourself up into it, it's always easier. And last few seconds out, we're over halfway, so let's just finish it now. And 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Perfect timing there, everyone. Well done. Woo. So that's a really difficult one. It's really good for the easy shoulders. So really work them there. So that's why we did all these stretches at the start. So grab yourselves a sip of water, most important thing. Don't want anyone being dehydrated. He says with no drink. So grab yourselves a sip, have a rest. Okay, looking really good. What we on? So next exercises I've got lined up for you. So I do like themes, so we'll always do a themed exercise. So the next one we're going to do is Olympic sports. So same sort of theme we're going to cover. So 30 seconds exercise. I'm going to say an exercise. All our exercises are going to be based around the Olympics. Okay. So for example, we're going to have javelin. So arm up in like a Usain Bolt kind of position, and you're just going to fire through, and then swap to the other side and fire through and swap, and get that nice explosive movement. So not too much, so I'm not going to pull anything out. Next one could be a shot put. So do we all know how to do a shot put? So your hands come to your face, and we're just going to throw it out, similar to a javelin, but we're throwing it out. We're pushing. Good. So a javelin, we're just sort of aiming and throwing. This, we're pushing through. Good. So they're the two I just wanted to go over before I did them. Okay, let's get going. Let's get the music playing. Follow the music. Are we ready? Good. So all we're going to start off with is swimming. So Michael Phelps style. We're just going to go one arm over. Really basic breaststroke. So swim like you're in a swimming pool. And you're just doing laps, and we're just swinging those arms over. Nice and gently to start with. But make sure we get a twist, so you're using here your stomach muscles. And let's twist into it. So shoulders should be nice and loose as well. Well done, looking good. Got some strong swimmers here, so no need for a lifeguard. Well done, keep going for me, last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Shake those arms off for me. And we're going to go into javelin. So like we said, javelin, got a big pole, and we're going to throw, and straight from there, we're going to throw from the other side. So throw, arm out, straight, twist. Well done. If you can't keep that, I don't mind doing that, dropping your arms and throwing from the other side. So up, throw, up, throw. And that movement there, I'm really looking to work that bottom bit of your arm. Up, throw, up, throw. Well done. As far as you can, you're going to try and throw it. So don't try. And last few seconds, miss over halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and well done. So we're going to go into long jump. So when we do long jump, we bend down, we lean forwards a bit, arms straight by your side, and we fire up. So imagine you've just done a big run, you come down, and we fire up. Down, up. Remember, take your time with it. It doesn't have to be 100 miles an hour. You can just come down and come up nice and slow. If you want to challenge yourself, don't mind being a bit more explosive. Okay? You don't have to lean all the way down. It's whatever you're comfortable with. So down, up. Well done. Down, up, down, Up, down, up, down, up, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So next one, we're going to go into 100-meter. So all I want to do for this is we're going to jog nice and slow to start with, and then we're going to pump our arms really fast, and then back into slower. So kind of into a jog, and then your 100-meter, and then into your jog. Okay? So follow my lead. So jog, nice and slow, just starting off. We're getting faster, and sprint. And back into your jog, nice and slow, nice and relaxed. Get some air in, and sprint. As fast as you can, and slow it down. I wouldn't like a foot race against some of you. Some really fast movements, and sprint. Well done, and into the jog. And give it one last sprint, so you ready? Let's go, sprint. And keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Shake your arms. Right, really good. Last one we're going to do now is diving. So for the dive, we're going to touch our toes, or as close down to our toes as we can, but put your hands down the front of your shin and get as close to your toes as you can. And then we're just going to lift up into our dart position. And then we're just going to go back down and do that again. And then back into your dart position. So we're down nice and slow, and you should feel it here, the bottom part of your stomach, this waistband area. And we're lifting up nice and gracefully. So lean down and up. Okay, really good. Diving's all about balance. It's all about graceful movements. So down, up, and down, and up. Looking really good there. It's a nice one to finish off on this. Just 10 more seconds to try and get 2 or 3 more in. And there we go. And last ones for everyone. So down, touch, and up, and time. Well done. Whew. Absolutely incredible. That really good to see. So everyone, grab yourselves a drink. So you know the drill. After every game, after every bit of exercise, get those fluids in. Okay, and we'll set up for the next one. Whew, really good there. Might have to open the window. I'm a bit tired after that. Okay, everyone. So while everyone's getting the last of the drinks in, the next one we're going to do, it's just going to be our last one of the day before we go into a cool down, is I've done something similar with you. So I think we've done the bikes before. So remember, with the mountain biking, so you start left, right, forwards, back. You did all them movements. So this time we're going to change it. We're going to go into Formula One. So your hands are going to be on the steering wheel, and we're going to turn left, turn right. Good. So on our bikes, it was lean, lean. When you turn in, we're sort of twisting into it now. So it's a bit more difficult. So if we're going downhill, we're going to lean forward. If we're going uphill, we're going to lean back ever so slightly. If we're going uphill and leaning left, because we're turning left in the hill, good. And then back into neutral. So neutral position is we're just sat up normally with our arms out. Okay, so let's get some music on and get going.
Automatic. It's systematic.
Okay, everyone.
Dramatic.
We'll let the song kick in. Okay, neutral position. Well done, and left. All right. Good, neutral. And let's go left and just lean into that forward for a few seconds. And back into right. And let's just keep going left and right, alternate left. So you don't have to be in time with me. Left, right, really winding road. There we go. Left, right. Well done. Okay, back into neutral now. All we're going to do is we're going to lean forwards. So we're going downhill, and then we're coming up. Well done. So Birchwood Expressway, so we're leaning down, downhill, and up. And that's all we're going to do. So you can alternate down and up in your own time. Arms out. Keep holding that steering wheel. I've not got insurance. Well done. And last one. Good. Shake your arms off for a second. Lots of stuff on shoulders. Back onto the steering wheel. Okay. This time we're going to lean down to downhill. And we're going to go left and right. Left. Right. Really good. So we're twisting the wheels. Remember a steering wheel? You have to turn it over to change direction. It's not like a bike. Good. Twist. And a few more seconds on this. So your stomach muscles should be feeling it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and back into neutral. So sit back, arms out, and drop your arms for a second and give them a rest. Shake them off. Last bit now. Okay, hands back on the wheel. And we're just going to lean back. So uphill now. And we're going to go left and right. The last bit. So uphill. Alternating between that left, that right. So we're leaning back a bit. So we can have a little steering wheel or a big steering wheel. If you want to drive a monster truck, if you want to drive a Mini Cooper, if you want to drive a Hot Wheels. And 10 seconds for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, everyone. Well done. Oof. Anyone else's stomach hurting? Aching? Not even a little? Just a bit? Good. So that just means it's working in there for you. So you know what I'm about to say. Grab yourselves a drink, have a quick breather, or get stretched off. So I can put some music on in the background. Well done. Everyone getting those fluids in? Right. Okay, everyone. So we're just going to cool down now. So our heart's been going. Lots of exercise. Body's been working. So we're just going to slow our heart down a bit. We're just going to stretch. So first one we're going to do, I always start with, we're going to turn our head to the side. Face one way. We're just going to feel a little pull inside of our neck. Nothing more than that. So as soon as you feel that little pull, stop. And just keep it in that position for me. And we're just going to count in our heads a few seconds, so generally about 10 to 12 seconds. And swap it over for me. So face the other side and just feel a pull in the other side of your neck. Well done, everyone. So yeah, if you put your hand there, you can feel it. Okay, and heads back at the screen so you can see me. And all we're going to do now is turn our head down. So this time you feel a little pull at the back. We're just going to look into the floor. Been doing lots of twisting movements today. And that can sometimes affect our neck. And the last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Back looking at our screen. Next one, I'm going to take our arm, put it across, And you're going to bend this arm round about the elbow. Oh, really good. I've seen a few who are just pushing it back like this. That's really good. So you can do this one, or this one, whichever one you're comfortable with. There we go. It's looking good, that, everyone. And just a few seconds and switch over for me. Good stuff. I'm just going to hold it there for a few seconds. So don't have to sit there. Serious if you don't want to. Don't mind a bit of swaying. I've got some music on in the background. Okay. Grab hold of your elbow. I'm just going to push it back. And again, we're just going to feel that pull. Just here. Just in this muscle. Really good, yeah. Good stuff, this. Let's put that up a bit. And swap over for me. So just looking good. So I have my arm reached round. I can do it from the front here, if that's comfortable. And well done, and put your arms to your side, just give them a bit of a shake. Get all that nasty stuff out of them. Okay, we're going to thread our fingers together. And we're going to push them out. And again, we should feel it in our back. We're pushing forward that much, our shoulder blades are stretching. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Next one. Arms as wide as we can. Well done. And we're going to push our chest out and our hands back. And that's the stretch. So our arms nice and wide, like an eagle, pushing our chest out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done there. Okay, next one. Put your hand on your hip, hand on your thigh, or hand on the side of your chair. One hand up, and all you're going to do is lean over. So wherever this hand is, it needs to be somewhere that's going to stop you from toppling over. So it's going to keep you nice and balanced. You're just going to lean over as much as you can, just until you feel a stretch. Remember, it's not a workout, this, it's just a cool down. It's just stretching off all those muscles that we've used. And swap sides. There we go. And back into the middle former. My personal favourite. So again, you can just twist around with your hands on your leg, or you can hold on to the side of your chair like I do. And we're just going to twist around. So we're going to keep our knees facing forward, and our shoulders are going to be facing the opposite wall. So we're going to twist around so our shoulders are facing to the left and our knees are facing forward. Oh, now 3, 2, 1, and switch over for me. So to the other side. And just a few more seconds on it. It's brilliant, this one. It stretches all your back. And hold it there for me. So that's a cool down finish. So remember, if there's anything that's aching, if there's anything that feels tight or stiff, be sure to stretch it off. Okay? You don't have to limit yourself to just these stretches. If you're ever feeling tight after a session, you can do your own stretches at the end as well. I'm just making sure I cover everything we've worked on today. But absolutely excellent today, everyone. As I say, I keep upping the tempo, I keep upping it, and everything I throw at you, you just seem to be absolutely smashing it every time. So really well done today, everyone. So I think we're going to try and unmute everyone.